Plastic flowers look like life, but they don't hold life. They can't receive your love, your breath, or your effort because they're not made to grow. When you stop watering them, you reclaim your power, your time, your heart, and your light. You start to pour into what's real, the living garden of your soul. Let's look at some of these plastic flowers that sneak into our lives. They don't always look fake at first. Limiting beliefs. You tell yourself, I'm not ready yet. So you wait. Another year, another dream on pause. That's a plastic flower. It looks like caution, but it's really fear dressed as wisdom. Or maybe you say, I'm just not that type of person. That sounds humble, but it's really a belief pretending to protect you. Real growth begins when you stop feeding that voice and start saying, I can learn, I can begin, I am allowed. Old stories. Maybe you keep replaying how someone hurt you years ago. You keep watering that memory, feeding it with your thoughts and what-ifs. But it never blooms into peace, because plastic flowers don't transform. Real healing happens when you stop watering the story and start watering the lesson. The mask of the ego. You show up as the achiever, the helper, the strong one. But inside you're tired. You're performing life instead of living it. That's a plastic flower. It's beautiful to look at, but empty to touch. Presence begins when you drop the mask and let your real self breathe again. One-sided relationships. You text first every time. You hold space for their storms, but when yours come, it's silent. You keep hoping that maybe this time they'll show up. That's a plastic flower. You can pour oceans into it, but it will never drink. Real relationships bend, receive, and grow with you. Toxic loyalty. You stay because of history. Because you owe them. Because leaving feels wrong. But loyalty without truth isn't love. It's fear. You don't owe your life force to anyone who refuses to grow with you. Jobs that drain your spirit. It looks perfect on the outside, the title, the money, the respect. But every morning you feel smaller. You water the image of success, but your heart feels unseen. That's a plastic flower. Real work makes you come alive, even when it's hard. Performative spirituality. You read the quotes, light the candles, say the words, but deep down you still feel disconnected. Because presence isn't in ritual or language. It's in being here, now, awake. Spirituality that doesn't soften you is just decoration. Distractions. Scrolling endlessly, filling silence with noise. You call it rest, but you never rest. It mimics connection but drains attention, the very food of your soul. Real rest happens in stillness, in breathing, being, comfort zones. You've built a safe routine. Nothing surprises you, nothing stretches you. It feels peaceful, but it's not alive. Comfort can be quiet fear disguised as calm. You were made to grow, not to stagnate. Fake happiness. You say, I'm fine. But you're not. You're just tired of explaining. So you wear the mask thinking it's easier. But that mask is plastic too. Real peace doesn't always smile. Sometimes it just breathes. Take a breath. All of these are not mistakes. They're old ways of surviving. But now you're waking up. Presence begins when you stop watering what's fake and start noticing what's alive. The soft rhythm of your breath, the quiet beauty of this moment, the person who listens with an open heart. That's what's real. That's what grows. So here's the invitation. This week, notice one plastic flower in your life. Just one. And without guilt, simply stop watering it. Then take that same water, your love, your time, your attention, and pour it into something that feels alive. That's how you return to presence. One choice, one breath, one living flower at a time.